Hey guys, how are you on this Thursday, rainy, muggy morning, afternoon? So I have some work cut out for me. One of my residents' level of care has changed, meaning it has increased. Uh, we had an assessment done from the doctor, primary care physician, and when she moved in with me, she was able to shuffle her feet a little bit, and she was able to pivot. She walked with her walker, but now she's just kind of like she doesn't move her feet, she doesn't walk, and now we are using a Hoyle lift because she is like dead weight in order to move. She's not bedridden or anything like that. She's just not moving. She has a little bit of Parkinson's, and it's just a little bit challenging for my staff to move her. And how we were handling it was the morning and night staff would get her up in the morning, and then I would go in the afternoon and help my day shift put her down in the bed. So that has just gotten to be, a bit much. So the Hoyle lift was delivered on Monday, and I was always afraid of Hoyle lift. But you know what? It's easy. Crank, 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 crank. Raise up, move them over, sit them down. It's 1,000,000% easier. So because her level of care has changed, you know what comes with that. We have to do a new assessment plan, I have to do a new manager's assessment, I should say, a new scoring tool, and unfortunately a new service plan. So again, I just want to remind you guys that I do have a service plan class coming up on Saturday, June 27th at 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. You can register on my website. The cost of that is $370, but with that you will also get the service plan guide to assisted living. So that helps you totally complete it helps you complete the service plan if you know what you're doing. But a lot of times, service plans are challenging because you have to make sure that you do get all the proper information that you need to put on the actual plan. So again, because the level of care has changed, I have to, let me reiterate, the manager's assessment, the scoring tool, and the new service plan. The doctor did complete a new healthcare practitioner form for me, so everything needs to be updated and put into the residence binder. So again, like I said, I have my work cut out for me. The service plan is the one that takes me a little bit longer because I like to make sure that I have all my T's crossed and my I's dotted, that everything is listed that needs to be. Like I said, when she first moved in with me, she was able to shuffle her feet and pivot and transfer a little bit. She can't do that anymore. She still feeds herself. She was able to kind of wash herself up a little bit. She can't do that anymore. So things have changed. And, with the level of care changing, not only, do you have to make sure that your staff is equipped with the things that they need in order to continue to take care of your residents and to keep them safe, also comes with the responsibilities of the guardian or the POA or the resident in regards to increasing the monthly rent, unfortunately. So like I said, it's not only about, correcting the paperwork. It's about updating the paperwork. It's about making sure your staff has everything in proper place or in position that they need. Also, the delegating nurse updated his comprehensive report. So everything across the board, as if it's a new resident moving in, I have to make sure that everything is updated across the board. And like I said, for me, the service plan is the most challenging because you have to go into a little bit more detail than you do any of the other forms. Let me reiterate again, I do have a service plan class coming up. That is June 27th. That is a Saturday, and it is 11 a.m. to 1:30. The cost is $370, but that includes your 200-page, I believe it's 200 pages, 200-page service plan assisted living guide. It's so helpful. So if you were interested in registering for that class, make sure you go to my website at www.theassistedlivingcoach.com to the class tab and just register for the service plan class. Now that class is not only for new assisted living owners, is for existing as well. You know, I learn stuff every day. So just because you are an assisted living owner, don't say, well, I already own a facility or what have you. It's okay to, you know, brush up on your skills and possibly try to learn something from another provider. I wouldn't have a problem with doing that. Why should you? Again, www.theassistedlivingcoach.com if you want to register for that service plan class. Again, the cost is $370, but that includes a step-by-step service plan. And as you know, with the service plan, you do need the healthcare practitioner to walk you through and all the other forms that I mentioned earlier, including the guide to service planning assisted living. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or you can give me a call. All right, happy Thursday. Be safe and keep dry. I believe it's drying up a little, but it is muggy. As you see, I have my hat on. I got my hair done yesterday, so I am not about to take it down, not with this muggy weather. So again, have a great, great Thursday, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.